Hello, this is Random Palk, and tonight we're reviewing Willow on the NES. It's made by LucasArts Films and Capcom. It has a password system, but if you want a game that resembles Zelda, you remember that famous movie, Willow? It was actually not a horrible movie, but I don't think it was as well received as I remember, but it was an interesting movie. You play the main character from the movie, who, I forgot what his name was in the movie, but he wants to be a great magician or whatever and embarks on a, I don't remember shit about the movie, honestly. But like I said, this game is kind of an interesting game. It resembles Zelda in many aspects. And just like your Zelda games, you have sword, shield, various items, but you also get various spells. And the first thing you need to do in this game is search out the towns. The music, or at least in the town, could be a little bit screechy, but the music is not horrible. But yeah, since this is one of those games where you have to figure out where to go, you're best off exploring everything. Of course, all the houses look the same, so it's hard to figure out where you need to go. But if you're not sure or you don't own the manual, talking to the townspeople will actually help you out a bit. But it can be kinda hard to fucking explore everything in this town, because some places it's like, where the hell do I go? Because the graphics are a little convoluted in some places. But just like other games of this type, like Wanderers from Wise and all that, you can gain levels to improve your abilities. Now you got a weapon so you can fight. Now you just need armor, but I don't think you start with any money to buy armor. Alright, last house to check. Okay, once you search all the houses and get everything you need, you can actually proceed to the actual game and bypass the boring opening. And to me, the most interesting part of this game is the actual combat. Because you'll be walking around and everything's calm, and then all of a sudden the wind picks up and bullshit starts happening and the enemies appear. It's actually an interesting combat system. Well, Yeah, where all of a sudden the wind and everything gets all ferocious and the music changes, and you gotta be careful though, because sometimes you fight ridiculously hard enemies. Yeah, I always thought the combat system was kind of interesting, where it could just be peaceful and you're walking around happily, and all of a sudden everything gets suddenly sinister. Now, it doesn't always happen right when you enter the screen. Sometimes you're just walking through the screen and all of a sudden everything blows up. Like right there. As you can see, the difficulty of the starting enemies can be incredibly tough. I mean, we just got into 2 fights and we already gotta go back and heal because of those 1 enemies. So now we gotta go back to the house and heal because we already got severely damaged. So yeah, you gotta be careful, because the enemies in this game are severely hard sometimes, especially when you get to those jumping monkeys and all the other bullshit. Even though the music in this game isn't that great, it can get a little catchy if you listen to it long enough, so... Especially the battle music. It can get pretty catchy sometimes. So that was a dead end also. Well, yeah, like I said, it's an exploration game where you gotta pretty much search every nook and cranny of the world, because you never know where there'll be a secret. And there are a shit ton of dead ends in this game. Also, like any Zelda adventure style game, there's a lot of backtracking. See how when you are just walking through a screen, all of a sudden the shit can turn bad, even if it wasn't bad when you entered the screen, so you gotta be careful about that. If you want to do the game right, you should actually probably do some building up at the start, make sure you have enough HP and shit. But I'm just kind of rushing through it a bit because it's a review, so I wanted to actually make some progress so you can see a little bit more than just the beginning. But yeah, normally on a game like this, you want to hang back a little bit and build up. You know, get a few levels under your belt. But we didn't do that. Anyway, we made it to the next town. Now we just gotta find all the... Now we gotta find the healing shack and the item shop and all the normal stuff. Alright, we found the healing place. But yeah, it is actually a really good game on the NES, and it's definitely worth playing. I mean, It's not the greatest game, but if you like adventure games, this game is definitely one that's worth checking out. But like I said, on all these adventure type games, you need to search every dwelling and everything you can think of, because it's really easy to miss out on some items. And you never know when you'll come across something that you need, but you didn't know you needed to look for until way later. You know, that kind of nonsense. But like I said, the convoluted map and screens can sometimes be a pain in the ass. We got our first shield now. So now we got a shield at least. Alright, so now we actually have some basic gear. That leads to the cave. That's one of your first main objectives, is to go through that cave. Well, we're not done searching the town yet. And then there's a northern forest, but we gotta find the elder and all that shit. Alright, now you got the heal spell, which is the most important spell in the game. So, you want to make sure you keep that heal spell around, because that's going to be one of your most important spells. Yeah, we have no items yet. That's because for some reason I cannot locate an item shop. There should have been one in this town, but I did not see it. Well, we're going to end this review shortly, because I'm not trying to beat the game. I'm just showing you a bit about it. Alright, that's a dead end right there. Alright, talk to you. God damn it. Why won't it let me get past you? Yeah, the hit detection on these guys can be a pain in the ass when you're trying to just maneuver around. But yeah, the only way to go is west through the mountains to get to the forest. yeah, your first objective is to get to that forest. Ah, these fucking monkeys. Fucking hate those fucking monkeys. Oh yeah, and then there are these fucking rock slides, and yeah. The game picks up difficulty ridiculously fast. So, that's why you need to build up at the start, which I did not. If I would have built up at the start, I wouldn't be in the same trouble I am now. But, yeah. Anyway, I got the small shield, which as you can see is far superior to the shield I just had. But yeah, we're going to end this one soon because, like I said, I didn't do the generic building up in preparation that you normally do on a game like this. And therefore I died because I did not do the preparation I would normally do on a game like this. But Willow is an excellent game for the NES, and if you play it the way you're supposed to, it's actually challenging but fun. And yeah, the password is only if you want to come back. There is a continue option as long as you don't shut the game off. But every time you continue, you get to keep only some stuff, but not everything. Like, it didn't let me keep that small shield. But anyway, if you like my videos, please subscribe. I'm going to end this one here. But Willow is definitely a game worth checking out, especially if you're a Zelda fan. I highly suggest it.